Hello, beautiful souls. Here is Master Brana, your spiritual awakening teacher and coach. I trust that you are all doing well despite all the craziness going on out there. Also, welcome to the new ones that was added to our group this week. Again, this is our family. This is our place where we come and share what we are going through with this spiritual awakening, and then also many other things that has to do with our pretty much our disconnection. Okay, so I would like us to share to discuss other consequences and feelings that are attached to our emotion and pretty much within ourselves when we are disconnected from our authentic or highest self. When I see most of the time, when I see most of my clients, what they complain about is that they are constantly jumping from one job to another one, or better yet, they feel disconnected with their long-time job. Even if you've been on the career for so long, they usually always complain not being fulfilled. This usually happens because they are disconnected from their highest purpose. You see, most of us have been there and done it, and either consciously or unconsciously, we often choose a career or a job that we don't like, or just because somebody recommended it, or just because the career was convenient, maybe be able to give us a paycheck that we can use for our bill, then we choose to go that path. But rarely we deliberately choose our career path. Either we have been recommended from school, or somebody just told us about it, or we went to do something just because we could be able to get money from it to do for what we wanted to do. So most of our awakened souls unconsciously stick on that unsatisfied career until this wake-up arrive. And when it happened, we start learning about and understand our power of creation. And when we start knowing that we can create our reality, then most of the time we then start to want to live our own highest purpose, and that's where it kick out. So what I see with most of my clients is that they feel stuck in the same old job that they've been doing for years, and they want to get out of it, but it's very hard. Usually in the morning, when the morning arrives, they just don't want to get out of bed. They feel so sad and depressed to get out of bed. They are uninspired, and they are afraid just by thinking at the task that await them at their job. They feel forced to get out of under the shower, and they are wishful that they could be doing something different, for their purpose in their life compared to go to that job. So I have been there also. Me, myself, I have been there. As an empath, I suffered for years on my career path, for years and years. My career path, I was a bank manager before, and then I left that and jumped to be an IT auditor. Then I left that to jump to become a consultant, and still I was unfulfilled and always unhappy. I was an empath, so meaning that at work I could pick up on energy, on people's energy, or I can feel that I didn't like what I was doing, so I just keep changing. I was always in mixed emotion every time when it was time to go to work. And also at some point when I started waking up, I wanted to jump. I just wanted to go to live in the mountain. I just wanted to go to a safe place and just live there forever. But yet I still have to pay bills. I still have to live in this world. I have family I have to take care of. So I can understand. But then when my complete enlightenment unfolds, then I was able to see clear through some technique and teaching, and it set me free from this bondage, and I finally walked into my career path, which is more so today that of being teaching people how to reconnect back to who they really are, and also be able to coach other people that are going through different situations in their life, and the one that are really looking to be successful or being abundant in this life. But one thing is certain that I know and that I remember is that it shouldn't be that way. And when we are living it, it's just bizarre that we don't even know. We don't even notice that we are really suffering, right? Until maybe somebody ever say it or something like that. So yes, your highest self, the highest conscious, your soul came within you to do something special. So it doesn't have to be that way where you have to be suffering, you have to be sad and feeling depressed. When you are going in the place where you're going to spend 8 hours, it shouldn't be that way. So there's one thing is that your soul need your permission to be able to express through you as you. but you have to set him free. You have to set your soul free. You have to let him free. You see, we have to be programmed and conditioned to believe in certain things that we have so much been alienated mentally, and because of that is holding our soul blocked, and our soul is wants to speak through us. So we are not the flesh, we are spirit. So the spirit that is within you need your permission, need for you to agree with him, to let it be the one to express through you, so that it can play the role that it came to your flesh to play. And at that moment, then you will be able to see clear and be able to take a part into something that is meaningful to your soul. But you just need a strategy. You just need a full strategy to find that clarity. That's what they call it. They call it find clarity, because sometimes we have a lot of monkey mind, so many things going on among us that we don't even know what to do. And in that sense, then we have to find someone to walk us through. You guys see, it's very easy for us to go to school, learn how to copy what somebody else is teaching us, history, geography, economy, and all that, and then we end up get out of there and start looking for a career so we can make money. But nobody ever taught us how to find our soul purpose, how to find our authentic self, how to find out what we came here to do. And so this is a deep part of us, where we have to find a way to reconnect to our mission of life. What is your flesh? What did your soul came into your flesh to do? What did you came in this life to do? What did you show up in this body to do? What are you allowing? What are you telling your mind? So that's what you have to find out. Once you find out that and find it and connect to it, you become free from the bondage of life. So you deserve to do the job that you really love. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to live an unsatisfied job life and be angry in the morning, or sad, depressed, anxious when you have to go to work, where you have to go and spend 8 hours of your time. So you just have to do all what is you can to be able to find clarity, so that you can be able to have a vision, and with that you can plan, and after planning you can then start executing, taking action, and from taking action, you will have to stay consistent on that part, and in that consistency you will have to be resilient, and then in the resiliency you have to be persistent. And as you persist, from the idea, from the dream that you had, and from the vision that you have taken a part in, how do we see you will have a result? You will be into exactly what you came here to do. So it's just a matter, again, to find the strategy to get there. I live my purpose today. I am bluntly happy. I'm peaceful. I'm serene at every moment, and I couldn't ask more. And I think that all of us deserve it, because we all have that seed within us. We all have that truth within us. We all have that light within us, and we have just pretty much blind. We have to remove the veil. We have to keep cleaning the veil, so that we can come up, more in the more higher space of who we really are. And then from there, we can be able to also taste this harmonious, balanced, peaceful life that many other people are already living. We all deserve it. It's just a matter of being willing, and a matter of being able to surrender, a matter of being able to ask and to fight for guidance. And once we find the guidance, and being able to be coachable, to be resourceful, and to be understandable, and be able to surrender to the spirit, to the present moment, everything can arise from there. And that's my message for you guys today. But just remember, guys, this is a safe space for us, where all of us here feel supported. Let's open up as much as we can. Let's share what we have in our mind. So if you're going through something like this, where you are jumping from job to job, or where you have a stable career but you don't like it, you feel disconnected about it, and you feel sad to go to work in the morning, or even if this current situation out here is making you feeling sad and you don't want to do anything and all that, please share here, so together we can discuss it, we can comment it, and we can find closure together. Or in another word, you can also private message me, and I can get you some answer. Okay, just remember one thing: we are here to live our unconditional love, not only to ourselves but also to everybody around us and everything about us. So don't be here to listen to anything that people are saying, or that there's no human race. Okay, we are only one race. There's only one God, one power. All what we have to remember is that what is going on within here, within us, is what we come out, so we attract exactly who we are. So let's heal ourselves. Let's keep being cleansed. Let's keep calling forth our higher self. Let's be more present, and let's create our reality, because that's what we are. The power is within us. Okay, so with love always, and light, I'm gonna go here now and probably drop this call, expecting to read from you and to hear from you. I just share with you what I've been through and what I see with most of my clients, hoping to hear from you soon. Okay, so we say Ubuntu, which means my light, see your light. Again, Ubuntu, which means I am because you are.